I'm Action 9 consumer investigator Todd Ulrich, and we're out to protect consumers every day. And one of the ways we do that is deep dive investigations, where we're going to expose the mistakes some consumers can make that can really cost them a lot of money. And one of our investigations is the timeshare trap. Because of COVID, there are a lot more families now who are trying to get out of their timeshares. It's been a nightmare for them. These yearly expenses they can't handle, the monthly payments they can't handle. They want a way out.
My sister lives at the Villages, and she said, well, they're having a meeting. You just have to call this number to register. Because she knew we were trying to find a way to get rid of our timeshares.
They have new presentations. They claim to have found new ways to get people out of their timeshares. And in the end, it's just not true.
Very frustrating. I'll send emails, do not get a response. You call them, they always send you to a voice message.
Did they take advantage of you?
They did. They took advantage of me, and I think they knew because we was new experience with this. We didn't have any experience.
They tell you we have a buyer. All you need to do is pay this upfront fee of $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Once you pay that fee, they sign the contract, you walk away from your timeshare.
They told me that they was going to get me out of my contract. And if they weren't able to get me out of my contract, I will 100% get all my money back, which was $2,995.
$3,000?
Yes.
For too many timeshare owners, it's just not true.
$6,500.
And
that's only to get rid of 2 of our 5 deeds.
They've spent thousands of dollars that went down a black hole.
What do you think the real truth here is?
I think they're just doing it to make the money.
The 3 consumers in our story went to different timeshare exit or resale companies, spending thousands of dollars, but their nightmare just began.
The goal of these companies is to extract as much money as possible.
How did you find timeshare answers?
Based on the reviews that I saw and their credentials with 0 complaints, I felt it was going to be convincing that they'll be able to get me out.
We're at this location because a month ago, a local woman called me and said, 2 years ago, I signed a contract with the people inside that office, and they gave me a money-back guarantee that they would get me out of my timeshare. Well, 2 years later, she's calling us. She claims the folks inside that office stopped answering their phones. They're not returning her emails or texts.
So I reached out to her, never got a response. I waited 2 more weeks, reached out again, never got a response. So I went to Googled their company again, and that's when I'm finding out that they just disappeared. They're taking people money and no one's heard from them anymore.
The typical consumer, a year later, finds out that nothing has happened, and now they're not answering their phones or emails. And I paid $5,000. What is the chance of getting that money back, and why won't I?
It's usually very low. Once that money is gone and it's been gone so long, you have very, very few options available to you. We always urge people to file a report with their Attorney General's office in their state, to file a complaint with the Attorney General's office in the state that company exists in. The biggest success we've ever seen is go and complain on their social media sites.
Hey there, I'm Martha Sagowski. If you like the content we produce here at Channel 9, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks.